So I want to give my impressions on the Campster chair by Sitpack. So here's one setup, so I'll just kind of show you packaging. It's pretty snug. I wish it was just slightly bigger, but it fits fine. You can get it in and out pretty easily each time. It's got a Velcro strap that's connected to the actual chair, which is nice. And it does, these poles are quite tight when you first get them. And if you have trouble rotating them to get to these points, the ones I had the most trouble with as far as tightness were like these thin ones, which I'll show you in a second. But you just pull it out and rotate it, and you kind of hear this like sometimes like a squeaky little sound, and then it will line up these arrows, and that's good. And then for these upper ones, do the thicker one first on each side, line up the arrows. And for this one, if it gets, when you first get it and it's like super tight and it's hard to get a grip, you can get like a produce rubber band thing and just kind of wrap it around so you have something to grip onto. And just make sure when you do each leg, when you do the top one, make sure the bottom one didn't move. And then same thing for the top one. And what I did to kind of break these in is, as I was at home and I would take breaks throughout the day, I would compress it or like retract all these, put them out like quite a few times. I probably did it maybe like 20 or 30 times, then it was pretty broken in at that point. So again, just make sure all these lines are straight, and then especially when you're getting used to it. When you sit up, just kind of give it a good press with your hands before you sit into it, in case you misalign one of the arrows. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty comfy, and these are very, very light. They do have a small pocket on the side. I'm not sure what you'd use that for. Not a drink, but I guess your phone or wallet or whatever. It has a carabiner on the end where you can hang things. And it's very quick too. So I just do the thinner ones, just kind of give it a little tap. The one at the bottom where you're, the front of the seat is just one pole. It compresses pretty well. And then here's that. And the strap is connected to it, so it's just a Velcro wrapped around. And you can throw it in the bag again, and it has a carrying strap, so it fits pretty well over your shoulder and is very, very light. And as far as the sit comfort, it's nice. Like, it's versus like those kind of cheap chairs that you see all over the place that aren't really comfortable for your back. This is actually quite comfortable to sit in. You can lean back, and doesn't feel like you're hunching over. Like, you can actually kind of straighten your back out and just kind of lean back, and it's quite comfortable. And I've had no issues with it. I got two of them. They're both blue. They came a couple of weeks ago, and definitely something you can keep in your car very easily. It's very lightweight, about 2 pounds, and I think they'll last just fine. Just be patient with the break-in period and use that rubber band trick in case you can't get enough grip to turn it if it's too tight. They mentioned taking out the screw on the top part. I didn't have to do that. Mine wasn't that tight, but what they were talking about is this point here, just during the break-in period, but I didn't have to do that. So it's quite a nice little chair. It was worth the wait. You know, I don't like those traditional kind of armchair things. They just don't feel comfortable after a while, like sitting at a fire or just taking a break while you're camping or hiking. This is something you could take hiking with you very, very easily. It's not going to have much of an impact on your pack weight at all. So I don't have any faults against it at all. I do wish that there was, the only thing I could think for improvement would just be if there was some kind of checkering on the actual metal to give you something to grip onto. Like especially if like you're wearing gloves, it might be easier to have a little bit of checkering on the metal to have some grip. But no complaints here. I'll continue to use them. Let me know what you think.